maybe I should have gone today or something. All I know is even if I stay here, it's like Meghan Trainor, that bass, all about the bass, or I Am Your Mother, you listen to me, shut up. It's all like, that's kind of messed up. I'm not that person, and I'm not chunky, you know, I'm not thick, or I don't think I've ever been thick. I mean, I've weighed 165 at the most, so that's the biggest I've ever been, but it's never been thick or big girl or something. And it's like, as far as I know, it's all like bass man and stuff like that. It's all like, it's showing that he went to some fat girl, and as far as I know, Corey went to some fat girl, and it has this place called Cumnock over here in North Carolina, and that Cumnock might be, it's just weird because it was talking about some Russian bass come knocking at your door, and it's like, that's how I correlated that, which was really weird. But it's like, that's probably what he did with Hannah. And it's like, and that's probably what he did with my mom. If my mom is with Hannah, and my mom was with Brittany, she kept saying, if the shoe fits, that's exactly how Brittany harassed me. And the way that she was treating me horribly, and I have the text messages to prove it, she was abusing the shit out of me, and then trying to say that I was abusing the shit out of her. It didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But it's like, so as far as I know, this area could be Corey and Hannah's, but I cannot get across the country. I have $80 left, and it filled up 3/4 of my tank, and $80 is not going to get me across the country. I got a Polar Popper. I got, a drink for April. It's like, but that's not going to get me across the country, and I don't know what my mom was expecting me to do, so I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to do. All I know is I didn't get that stuff, and even if, like where my mom lives too, it says hijacked. There's a trail that's called Hijacked Trail, and it's like, and there's Smith Lake and all that stuff, and these people, it's like, of course I'm not going to stay here. My mom's not going to stay here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I do know that it definitely didn't go to me. Mr. Bassman can go fuck off with his little fat woman, okay? And they can leave me alone, and they can, like, whatever is inside my mom can stop trying to call me a horrible person. And she's like, you're just pretending you're a good person. You're just pretending you're a good person. It's like, pretending I'm a good person isn't, you can't, I don't know if you can, I don't know. She's the one who has a crush on that, she's the one who has a crush on him or something. I don't know, good person. Talking smack about her behind her back. She's like, you just talk smack about me behind my back all the time. It's like, I'm not meaning to talk smack. I'm trying to let it out. And it's like, this is supposed to be family, not public or something. And it's like, I get that, but, I get that, but, it stresses me out so much. And I've been so stressed out myself. And she's acting like I haven't paid her anything for rent or anything. And it's like, there's an app that actually proves how much I pay her and how much I don't, because I send it through the app and everything. And it's like, it shows how much I pay her, and it shows how much I've bought in food, and it shows how much I've done, and I clean the house constantly, and she sits there and calls me filthy. It's like, I'm sorry, and whatever's here is sorry, or whatever is sorry. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't know. All I know is it's just ultimately stressful, and the way that they abuse me, if they didn't want me having it, I don't even know what it is. And it's like, if that was it, it's like, you do know that, like, right when I got married, when I was at Irving, there's an Irving Street right down there, I was punching myself in the face in a picture, and I don't know why, but whatever in the hell that was when I was at Irving, it's like, that was when Meghan Trainor got really fucking popular. Maybe it's because I called her fat. When he left me for her, I called her fat, and I was like, you left me for a fat woman? And he's like, I think he pretty much abused me and did this to me because he left me for a fat woman. But that doesn't explain the Brittany Smith, because that was Brittany Smith or Hannah or whoever the fuck that was in New Mexico. And it's like, I was trying to tell you guys, there was some Brittany girl inside of me. If you ain't winning, I ain't playing. Or, you ain't winning if I ain't playing, she said. And it's like, why would I want to be a part of that? She was abusing me, and beyond that, Hannah's like sitting there saying, why me? Why me? There was some Pinterest post on it saying, it's Hannah, pink and blue, why me, the heroes? And It's like she's his hero. That's great, because I never did anything. You know, I slapped him once in the marriage, and I stabbed him with a fork once in the knee in the marriage. But I'm not even sure if that was in the marriage, considering they were saying I was divorced the whole entire time. But it's like that was back and done when all this stuff was going down, and I didn't know what was happening. And you know, in Durham it says Michelle, and it says Guess Road. Guess who did this to you? Guess who did this to you? I went through 6 years of this shit. 6 years of this shit. Of course I don't like North Carolina. It's just a constant reminder. But then again, I'm not gonna just run. Of course I'm supposed to run. I'm supposed to be on my way back to New Mexico. But when I got to New Mexico last time, I don't know who that was or who I was, in all honesty. And she just keeps sitting there saying I need to take my meds. I'm such a loser unless I get back on my meds and stuff like that. And I've only taken my meds 6 months out of my life. So if I was loved before that, not taking my meds, but then to be shown that the love was for some fat girl, not me, it was like maybe I should have been taking my meds. Even the streets down there, it said, you know, Glenwood, and Glenwood is where he left me. That's where him and Hannah worked, and that's where him and Brittany worked, and it says Glenwood all over the place. And my mom told me yesterday when we were over there near like the Goat, and like it was over there on the 301 on Eastover. It says Glenwood, and it says Destiny, it says Departure, Destiny, Glenwood, something. So he left me for Hannah, and that was his destiny. That's what I'm getting. My mom looked at me and she told me it wouldn't be that way if you took your meds. What the fuck am I supposed to do? It's like, maybe that's why it says Quincy Hostage up there. There's a Quincy Street down here. Maybe that's why they're saying God or something. It's like government and stuff. It's like, I don't trust the government. I don't trust criminals. I don't trust people. I trust what I know and what I see and how people treat me and how I treat people. And I really don't mean to treat people bad. I mean, if you know me and I've treated you bad, then sorry. You know, I got mad at Rick. I'll admit that. I got mad at Rick, and I kind of treated Rick mean because he was wanting to sleep with me, and I didn't quite. It was just something. And I mean, I treated Rick bad like twice. Like, I cursed him out twice, and I've known him for over 10 years, so cursed him out twice. And then, you know, I cursed out Bryant when I was a teenager, and I treated Corey bad in Raleigh for like a month or two, and I think my kidneys were failing. I had a bunch of pain. I was screaming. The ambulance had to come and pick me up. And I was sitting there saying, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I want to kill myself, I want to kill myself, I want to kill myself. And it seems like it caught up to me from Raleigh, as if Raleigh was me or something. And it's like they keep trying to blame me for being whatever was in Raleigh. But whatever was in Raleigh, they liked cats. But apparently the cat lovers went to Hannah. So I don't know why all of this was happening. I just don't know why all of this was happening. And I regret dating Corey. I met him and he moved into the Sunrise Apartments. It's like I'm starting to hate Sunrise and the sun and everything like that too, and Paul. And my mom wants to move to Texas, and I'm like, she's moving to the Lone Star State, and I think the Lone Star State represents the sun or something. And my mom's on Paul's side, and Mike was on Paul's side, and my mom and Mike act like each other. My mom was yelling at me about chocolate, just like Mike was, and the dogs. I think that was Mike or something. Just, it's confusing the hell out of me. And Mr. Beard over there, Goat Departure, I was like, yeah, congratulations, homie in Canada. It's all like, yeah, he still tries to talk, but it's like, I don't want to trust him if he was with Hannah at fucking all. And it's like, and it's showing Glenwood Departure. It wouldn't be that way. I wouldn't have given everything of yours to the other girl if you would have just taken your meds. It's like, but the way that my mom treats me, it's like, and if it was like, had anything to do with that Meghan Trainor person, is like the bass. It says bassman and bass on the Dutch Mountain, and you know, and apparently he likes fatter women, and it's like, and I don't like myself to be fat, so this is just complicated. And he went to the other girl, and if North Carolina is about her, it's like maybe I am stupid for staying here. maybe I'm not stupid for staying here. It's like I don't exactly know what to do, but my mom's trying to say that I'm two-faced, and it's like, but you know, if I am two-faced, it's like, I don't know if I'm two-faced. I tell people exactly what I'm thinking, and it gets me in trouble sometimes. Like I said, I cursed out Rick twice, and Rick got really mad at me and held a grudge when I cursed him out. And because I didn't sleep with him, I don't think he was talking to me very much. And I'm not sure if that was why, or if that's just like man thing or something. It's like, but I cursed him out because, you know, Amarillo says Rick husband, and Amarillo means yellow, and yellow is his birthstone and stuff. You know, that's red's my birthstone, blue's Hannah's birthstone. You know, blue and yellow I figured was a representation of Hannah, and that's why they say God is. And it's like, why would I want to trust God even more now? So, and then the red and yellow being me, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, how is red and yellow me? And they're saying that I was like a criminal and stuff. I wasn't a criminal. You know, I stole some stuff from Hobby Lobby when I was like 15, 16 years old. They put me in the back of a cop car, set up a court date for me, and I never stole from that day on. I stole some beads because I wanted to make some bracelets. But I didn't walk out the door with the beads because I got caught, obviously. But, I mean, I stole some stuff. And then, like, when I was in Phoenix, my mom moved to Phoenix when I was little, I took some money out of a tip jar and paid for my Starbucks. It's like, other than that, I think I've stolen a video game once and a couple pair of underwear. From Walgreens, I stole some Symphony bars from some Walgreens once. Or a couple times. So, I mean, I've kept track of all of it. I know what I've done wrong, and I admit what I've done wrong, but my mom calls me a liar, and I'm not a liar. As far as I know, my mom's a liar. As far as I know, my mom's the liar. So, I mean, maybe I shouldn't stay here. Maybe I should be running to New Mexico as fast as I can. Running to New Mexico. But why would I want to run to New Mexico? It's like, honestly, it stresses me out so badly just thinking about going back there. Because, am I going to change when I go back there? Who's going to be there when I get there? What's going to be there when I get there? That's something just to see, but I'm not going to get there on $80, so she's going to have to wait until the 4th.